Welcome back to our Express Yaletown special. Contrary to its reputation, this area isn't just about posh parties and designer labels. There are lots of families that live in the neighborhood, and they're lucky to have the Roundhouse Recreation and Community Center as a hub for sharing cultures and promoting creativity.
As the drum drives the rhythm of the story, these dancers become entranced in the spirit of make-believe.
Tohyo, bo. Tohyo means I have a story to tell, and bo means tell it quickly, I'm listening.
This is a workshop put on by African Stages, a group devoted to the oral traditions of Africa, traditions that have been used to teach generations of people.
Storytelling was a very powerful way of their passing on messages and values and creating a connection in the community.
Drumming, dancing, and acting, they're all parts of the same story, because in Africa, there's no one way to tell a tale.
Wherever I turn, I'm happy. Even rap, it's like a rapping. Some people do some songs like a rap music, so it has so many parts to it.
The newborn child cries when it draws its first breath.
Comfort's favorite story is one of a vicious monster that terrorizes a tribe, and after victimizing various groups in the community, twin heroes emerge to save them from the evil beast.
There were some people who didn't like twins or multiple births. They thought they would bring them bad luck, but I crafted the story around it to show that you don't reject anybody based on their looks.
Another story looks at a day in the life of an African woman. It follows a mother as she cleans, prepares dinner, and feeds her family.
If they know more about us, they will understand us better, and the friendliness will be there.
And that's the point, to share the stories and culture of Africa, not only to foster intercultural understanding, but to help people get in better touch with the people around them.
That connection for life is forever there.
I'm Chung in Vancouver for The Express.
To learn more about African storytelling, the website is africanstages.org. And later on today's Express, we'll tell you about something new coming up this month at the Roundhouse. But right now, how about something new on the Yaletown restaurant scene? Yeah, the new kids on the block, they have more of a family casual style approach to dining at the Flying Pig.
The veal piccata I'm happy with. I think
veal piccata, I think we don't change it.
Call it meticulous menu planning. Eric Heck and John Crook have every reason to be picky. The Flying Pig is their newest endeavor.
Rich, how you looking over there, buddy? We're trying to offer something different to Yaletown. You know what I mean? Like something that a family-style restaurant where people can come down and relax and have a great time with good professional service and amazing food.
I just want to work with the short rib a little bit. There's not a piece of food that doesn't go through our restaurant that isn't inspected by Eric or myself. And I mean, I think that's important to the guest as well.
Make sure we scale these bad boys, eh?
And Yaletown is a great community, and we just want to be a part of it.
Eric and John are very familiar with the neighborhood. They worked as chefs with Global Group for years. In fact, at one point, Eric was John's sous chef. This is their dream realized.
Gotta keep an eye on the portion sizes too here, okay? Everybody wants to make sure they come in and have the same size the next day.
We'd get off work, we'd both be working 14 or 15-hour days as chefs in restaurants, and we'd get off work, we'd have a drink, and we'd just talk more about our restaurant.
Their menu plan? It's all inspired by the change in season, and all ingredients are as fresh as possible.
We need to increase the vegetable size. I like the gnocchi, but we can make them a little bit larger, and the pumpkin should be more of a cream sauce, I think.
We're just putting a sable fish on the menu. Actually, today we're starting with a pumpkin cream sauce and roasted root vegetables. Oh, you know what? Let's get the chicken stock on, and we'll roast one tomorrow morning.
The Flying Pig is the epitome of cozy and comfortable, from the brick walls to the reclaimed wood used for tables. With a young, eager staff behind them, the new kid on the block might turn into the cream of the crop.
I think we're going to make sure that we're utilizing more of a melange of seafood.
Best friends and now business partners, The best part for these guys is they get to work together.
Melange.
Yeah, melange.
Oh, very nice.
I took that out of my pocket.
I'll keep that one on. I feel blessed for having any opportunity that I can do work with Eric and for the people in Yaletown as well.
In Yaletown, I'm Melanie Panetta for The Express.
Wondering about the name? John says when he was younger, all his friends would come over and his mom would cook for them. And he'd always say, "Don't worry, Mom, one day I'll have my own place and I'll cook for you." Her response would be, "When pigs fly." Well, they're flying high now. The website is theflyingpigvan.com. You're watching our Express special on Yaletown. After the break, see why Yaletown is going to the dogs. Well-dressed ones.
Trust her opinion.
Meet the new generation of food critics. The Express. We are your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
I'm an island girl, but Vancouver's definitely home. I think home is where your happy place is. That's what I love about The Express. We meet people who are passionate about what they do. And we're not pretending to be something we're not. We're just celebrating who we really are. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. Today's show is all about you. Welcome back to our Express Yaletown Neighbourhood special. So we've looked at lots of different sides of this community throughout the show. The world-famous boutique Opus Hotel, the new kids on the block, the Flying Pig on the restaurant scene, culture and community at the Roundhouse Community Centre. But another thing that this area is known for, little dogs that are dressed as nice, or sometimes even nicer, than their owners.
Take a walk through Yaletown and it doesn't take long to see that the residents here love their dogs, especially when it comes to their attire. As a dog owner myself, I decided to take my fur baby Maggie to Barking Babies to see why the canine couture culture is so popular in this area.
I think it's popular in Yaletown just because we have so many condos here and a lot of smaller condos. People tend to have smaller dogs, and you know, my little guy doesn't have too much body fat on him, just, you know, not so much wolf left in there, that he gets really cold, and you know, I need to put sweaters on him, so why not have fun with it?
After living in Japan for a few years with her Jack Russell, Nancy admits she became addicted to dog clothes, and that's what inspired her to start the business.
When I moved back to Vancouver, I wanted to get more stuff for him, and I had so many people asking me, "Hey, where'd you get that jacket? Where'd you get that sweater?" And I kind of went, hold on a second here. People are looking for these types of jackets and sweaters, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start at Barking Babies.
With so much experience with dog fashion, Nancy offered to show me and Maggie what's in style this season.
So Peter, what's really great for this season are these amazing sweaters.
Okay.
This one has a little skier on it.
First, we started with the festive sweater for Maggie, which I think she seemed to like.
Look at that.
That is cute.
Isn't that awesome?
Perfect for the holidays, eh, Maggie?
Ski. Après ski, Maggie.
Then it's on to the hooded button-up piece that will be great for keeping her head dry in the rain.
And we're just going to do one paw first. And good girl, Maggie. And then we're just going to put, and make sure you keep the paw up against her body. We pull the jacket, not the paw.
Right.
Perfect. Pull the hood back. And now do up the snaps.
All right.
Fabulous.
I think that looks pretty good.
That looks incredible.
Yeah.
Now my personal favorite, the camouflage zip-up look. That's great for all weather extremes.
It's perfect for Vancouver weather. Has this great piping detail, and it's going to keep her whole underside dry. And then we'll zip this up. Cinch this in. Little pockets. You can carry the little poo bags.
Yeah.
Most importantly, it's going to keep her dry.
And since Maggie can be a bit of a princess, I decided to let Nancy put the pink velour tracksuit on to see how it looked.
So first thing we do is we're just going to put her front paws in first.
All right.
Now we're going to put the second one in. Good girl, Miss Maggie. And we do it up.
I think it's fair to say she won't be going to any of the Yaletown dog parks dressed in this anytime soon.
There's so many dog parks in Yaletown. We have Cooper's Park. We have just the park around the corner. There's parks along the seawall. I mean, it's amazing how many facilities we have for dogs just in the Yaletown area.
I think for now I'll keep Maggie in her natural fur coat. I'm Peter Verge in Yaletown for The Express.
The website is barkingbabies.com, and from toys to treats to clothes, they have something for dogs of all sizes and breeds. They're also hoping to start a doggy daycare in the future. And today's show is all about Yaletown, and if you can believe it, this small area is home to over 60 restaurants and bars. So how do you know where to go and where to avoid? Up next, we learn about Yelp.com, where any regular Joe can become a restaurant critic.
It looks like the green curry and the spring rolls are what people are yelping about.
Brittany Wong and Mark Hepburn are out for dinner at Urban Thai Bistro.
Pad Thai, green curry, and spring roll.
All right,
Done.
sounds good. Easy.
They're checking an online review site called Yelp, deciding what to order based on other Yelpers' reviews, and are also planning to write their own Yelp reviews.
What can I get for you? Would you like to order tonight?
I heard your green curry is good. Recommend that?
Yeah, for sure, I'll do that.
The reason why I started doing it was because I thought it was cool that we could share our opinions and, you know, help other people learn about those businesses as well, so that when they visited it, they could kind of have a feel for what it would be like. But also it helps promote like good businesses and good organizations. You know, it helps them, especially when they don't have the marketing resources to promote themselves.
It's a great free way for a business to get marketing. It's very effective, I find, especially when, say, if you had a bad experience, people usually post a bad review. Well, as on Yelp, as a business, you can go for free, sign up into your profile of your business, and be able to respond to every posting you want, or message people to say, you know what, come back, give you a free dish. I really want to make sure I get you back. And without that, restaurants are kind of flying blind. Either they come in and come again, or they come once and never come again. So it's an amazing asset, and a lot of restaurants still don't know about it.
Mark and Brittany post so many Yelp reviews that they've been asked to join a select group called the Yelp Elite. And there are benefits to this membership.
You get to go to monthly or bi-monthly events where all the elites come together and then they socialize and mingle. Everyone in the Yelp community is super friendly and really fun and silly, and they're just people from all walks of life.
Yes, pad thai is ready. Green curry chicken here.
When I come to a restaurant like today, I will, ambience is a big factor, but to me, obviously the food. You don't go to a restaurant for a great environment, but the food sucks. So, and again, it's more uniqueness. So today's a Thai restaurant. So what sets it apart from any other Thai restaurant you've been to? Is it the service? Is it a special dish? The way they do something? That's the key things I look for.
I'm going to post it on Yelp.
And he and Brittany post their opinions on Yelp.com, helping change the face of restaurant reviewing with each article and photo they upload.
If you're a local business that doesn't have marketing resources, you can still, become successful through Yelp reviews and people reading those reviews. I like the green curry, probably more.
I will have to Yelp about that.
In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
You don't have to post your own reviews to read Yelp reviews. You just go on to Yelp.com, type in your city's name, and start reading what the other Yelpers have to say. And you're watching our Express special on the Yaletown neighborhood. And from fine arts to fitness to food, we've got a spotlight on local events. The Urban Artisans Craft Fair at the Roundhouse Community Center is a juried craft fair with work from over 50 local artists and craftspeople. Items range from pottery to toys to clothing and jewelry. Raise the bar and support the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, Sundays at Bar Fitness. The Bar Fitness class requires only a $10 donation, with all proceeds donated monthly to the selected charity. The Thai House Restaurant Group offers lively hands-on cooking classes and demo sessions at their Urban Thai restaurant, of course, in Yaletown. There are also the ever-changing exhibits at the Jennifer Kostuit Gallery that has been bringing Canadian and international artists to our city for over 14 years. We're going to leave you with a look at that. Thank you for watching The Express, only on Shaw TV.
Market, get you.